Hey everybody, welcome back to the 1994 Community Tune-Up Project. Tune-Up Community Project. Almost got it. So let's go ahead and just see what we've got in store for us today. So we're going to be playing MAP07 this time around. So let's see if we have a text file for the original. MAP07 execute. We does. How fancy. Execute by Stephen Dornbos? You have been falsely accused of committing fraud, in the old sense, where it means intention of harm, and are cast into the pit gate of hell. You have no choice but to go down, past limbo, past carnali, past violente, and into fraudulente, and hope you could find a way out. A spirit hovering reads your mind and says, "No unfortunate being has ever returned from the circles of hell. However, there exists a magic suit of armor that can force open the only way out. This way out, unfortunately, requires that you descend all the way past Fraudulente into Lucifer's domain and find the armor to escape." He adds, "Find this, escape, and you will have proven thine innocence." Episode and level, E1M1, but requires registered graphics. Single player, co-op, deathmatch difficulty, yes, yes, no, no. New sounds and music, yes. New graphics, no. Demos replaced, none. New level from scratch, approximately 3 hours, do 5.1 and BSP 1.0. DM odd, audio replacement, 1.1. DM music, 1.1. Known bugs, none, but it's pretty damn hard if you don't hurry. And where to get this WAD? America Online. I'm sure you could still get it there to this day. Oy vey. So let's just take the lazy way out. Do this. I'm so lazy. And let's play. Alright. So I guess this is where we descend. We're given the trusty shotgun. Can't go wrong with that. Okay, that was a custom sound and a half. I think he just replaced the oof sound with that. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, not the oomph sound. Huh. Oh boy, it does that every single time you land. My goodness. I don't know if I can deal with this. Ah. Alright, so this is us descending into Fraudulente. Alright. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy. Alright, where are you? There you are. Well, this is very, Oh, also the custom music is just something from... Okay, what the fuck? From the registered Doom WAD. I think this is what he meant when he said it's very hard if you don't hurry. The hell? No, you know what? That's also, I think, the, just the enemy idle sound, maybe. That, ooh! Oh, those are, Sun? I think I hear a... Oh my god, I hear nothing but that freaking noise. So you don't have the ammo to actually do much, do you? Okay. Oh boy, those scrolling walls are really fucking with me. Not gonna lie. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the enemy idle sound as well. That's, please stop. Holy shit. It's, oh boy. I don't even know. So, I mean, realistically, you could probably just punch-size them all to death, but, oh god, the sounds are still playing. Why? Alright, well that was... Execute. And that covered our journey into hell, into Fraudulente. I mean, it's a neat concept, WAD. It's not really fun to play. I'm kind of curious to see what the tune-up version has. I think somebody said that this one was really tough. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll find out, I suppose. I really, really need to remember to make a batch file for this, just to make it easier. And just so I don't make any stupid mistakes like specifying comp level 89. So this is going to be MAP07. Alright, let's give it a go. Oh. It definitely has custom music. The heck? Co-op starts, I'm assuming. Definitely has a stouter enemy count. Definitely has more weapons. Whoa, that's trippy. Alright. I can see what they're doing there. It's just a transparent or translucent overlay, and then there's a sector with rapidly scrolling walls. Very nice effect, though. Ah, so the descent to Fraudulente is a bit more subtle, it seems. And this seems to be one of those ones where they took the concept rather than the actual map. Which, let's be real, in this case, is definitely a good thing. Give me that. Thank you. I wonder if it will actually be, you know, feasible to kill everything in this one. It seems like I'm actually getting weapons, so maybe. Jeez. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything left of the original, to be perfectly honest. And what is this? A super shoddy? Oh, God. Alright, let's, should have probably kept the Baron a little bit more alive. Oh, God, get out of my way. Whoo! Alright, what do we got? Plasma rifle, cool. More shells. Tubby boy. Hungry ba. What we got back here? Rockets, I like it. Okay, so definitely a bit more of a combat focus than the other, than the ambient piece, which was the previous one. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Because that's the thing, 1994 ambiance just, it doesn't really have the same impact as like modern stuff. It's impossible to overstate how much of a difference tools make when you're trying to make maps like that. Let's just go ahead and just rapidly circle strafe these mofos. I would actually say, well, I shouldn't talk. I shouldn't really say too much, but so far, this is definitely easier than the original. Mostly because it is combat focused and I have tools to work with. So, yeah, good stuff. Wow. Drifting cacos. Counting cacos? I don't know. Do. And, of course, the MIDI. Alright, so we got the blue key. Beautiful. Any other Shellies? It doesn't look like it. I think we've basically got everything we're going to get. Those really look like they should open or something. I don't know. Oh, look, it's spider babies. Oh my god. Oh yeah, this is a MAP07. Fuck. like, nice map transformation, but turns out it's real simple when you're doing a MAP07 and you have and you want to use Manx. This is going to take probably all my cells, and I'm probably going to end up regretting this. We'll see. I don't know. I said a few times, I don't really feel like I use the plasma rifle enough. I don't really give it the respect it deserves. Okay, yeah, you guys can just do your thing. I'm going to just go ahead and loot everything as you do. Get wrecked. Oh, yeah. Agua. Give this man some agua. God. Alright. So I'm having fun with this. We'll see if that continues. Okay, so these do open. See? I told you! Alright, well anyway, let's just go ahead and take care of these fellas. Man, it's so much better than the last map. Mostly because I actually have a super shoddy. Yeah, the last map was just really itching for one. I don't know why they didn't provide it at any point in time, but oh well. We got through it, that's all that matters. I would say this does still suffer from Baron overuse, though. So far, I don't know. Oh, you fucker. Where did you even come from? Alright, let's give ourselves a little bit of padding. Double kill. And how many more were there? Fuck me, there's a lot of them. I would say even at this point, this is, like, you could have replaced half of these with Hell Knights. It wouldn't have made it any easier, it just would have made it less tedious. Especially like those ones up there. I don't really have an effect. Well, I guess I could probably find a way to get up there. It's probably where I'm going to be going. But, yeah. Or more rockets. Or cells. I mean, any of those options would have been better than using this many Barons. Come on. Come on, you fucker. There you go. Really? Oh god, your pathfinding is ass. Alright, get over here. And fall down, please. Thank you. 7 enemies left. Lucky. Obviously. That's kind of bullshit, not gonna lie. I don't know how the fuck that Archvile didn't get hit. But yeah, that's a bullshit Archvile placement right there. There's really no way to avoid getting zapped at all. Yeah, it's not brilliant, gotta say. Okay, whatever. Let's just do this whole thing again, I guess. It's a pretty short and sweet map, thankfully. So that's just a way of getting out of there. I wonder if I can make an SR-50 over there. I can. Nice. I do like how the Spectres almost feel like an homage to the original. Also, I'm not killing all the Barons and Hell Knights. Or sorry, just Barons. Let's be real, there's more Barons than Hell Knights for some reason. As nice as it is to max maps... Oh, that is a secret area up there. Oh, they're already up there. Interesting. I don't know. I'm kind of two minds. Because it's like, it would be nice to max it, but on the other hand, I spent way too much time just killing those stupid freaking Barons. Okay. Easy does it. Wow, look at how many fireballs are like almost going through the wall. That's a little nuts. Alright, other side. The hardest part about that section is the initial opening volley. It's, when you're in the middle of this, it's really hard to avoid even a fraction of the fireballs. I don't know how I did it so well the first time, probably because I was, just overthinking it and, actively working to avoid, I don't know. Deepen concentration. Either way, and I'm gonna have to save cells for that archvile at the end because, I mean, it's basically a roll of the dice how much hurt he's gonna be able to put on you. I know I'm gonna get some cells. Oh, I also have to save some for the Arachnotron fight. Cells or rockets for the Archie? With rockets, it takes like 4 or 5. However, with the plasma, it's, you get a higher stun chance, and it doesn't really take too long to kill them all. Fuck you. Okay. There we are. Yep, that's what triggers the blue key to fall down too. So you get the little MAP07 specials. Ah, good stuff. It's one of the reasons I kind of wish people would use like MBF21 features more often. Because like, or not MBF21, but UMAP info. I don't know why UMAP info is so underutilized. Like, it's such a cool standard. Like, why are we still using, like, dehacked patches for all this stuff? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. See, the problem is, like, it's... I know the obvious solution is to use infighting here, but good luck with that. I guess you could... It's more viable with the side ones. Okay, yep, smack him. Good. Yeah, you're not falling for it. Okay, I think I... Nope. Yeah, this isn't working all that well. Ugh. Damn walls. My worst enemy. Yeah, good luck getting infighting going with these guys. It's just... very unlikely. They're too fickle. Could get it going with that last guy, though. Hey, look at that! It just kind of worked. Did it? No, it didn't. No. Yeah, and then these guys come out. Come out and play. Do. Yeah, so that doesn't open again. Cool. Welcome to hell, everybody. So watch that behind me. So their pathfinding can be a little tricky-dicky sometimes. So let's see, the Remancubi in the other room. Yeah, I need to save basically all my big boy ammo for this stuff. This isn't a good idea. Let's, wish I knew how to get up there. Maybe there is a way of avoiding that archvile. I don't really know. Either way, let's go ahead and... Yeah. Archviles just have way too low of a pain chance for shit like that. I mean, you need to throw the player a bone. That's... Yeah, this map, unfortunately... I don't know. It had a good concept. And it really failed in the execution in a lot of ways. Alright, let's just clean up this mess. Why not, right? Just Max this motherfucker. There probably was like a megasphere or something up there. That's probably what the whole blah blah blah. Those two barons are guarding. This map just had so much going for it, and it just ends on such a flat note because of shit like this. I don't know. I mean, I get some ways on how to maybe optimize things a little more. I'll discuss those when we get to the intermission screen, or the tally screen. Just look at this. It's so tedious. Alright. There's the other two. Alright, you should take about 6, right? 2, 3, 5 if I'm lucky. 5, nice. And more tedium. I mean, I could understand throwing a few barons in there, but boy oh boy. This is more than a few. This is basically like, I don't know. It's not fun. We'll put it that way. So, alright. We got a secret up there. Looks like the only way up there is either to teleport or for this to fall down. And kind of looks like neither of those are happening. So, what do we got? Red torch there, red torch there. All red torches, except those ones over there. Seems like everything's following a pattern. Whoa. Wild MIDI. Calm down there, boy. What about these little side things here? Probably not. These two areas are definitely different. And there's stuff up there, but that might all just be decoration. Anything up here? Because, I mean, this area does open back up. So I wonder if maybe one of these side walls or something is open now? Are open? Be open? No, everything just kind of looks... Yeah. Unless it's in the path in there is in the exit room. So are you just trapped if you fall down in on that side? It kind of seems like the case. So these are both glowy. Cool. Whee! Yeah, I don't know. There's probably something obvious I'm missing. There's probably people screaming at their monitors, per usual. But, I don't know. At this quick glance, I'm not seeing it. You know what the hell? Let's try Doom Wiki first. If that fails, I'll do IDDT. So Doom Wiki 1994 tune up. Man, I'm glad smartphones exist. Imagine doing this without a smartphone. Dead Temple. When you reach the temple proper, instead of going west, head north and drop into the blood pit. Drop further on the right side of the pit. Get out of the blood pit and enter the portal. Further on the right side. Yeah, and... So that... This bridge thing does have something to do with it. It says something farther to the right side? Oh, I see it on the map. Okay. It's a deep water trick. I got it. Sneaky. I mean, that really wouldn't have helped all that much, because these barons would have just... Well, you could have ran past them. There's only 2 of them. But... Yeah. I guess if you're playing this for yourself, make sure to get that before facing the Archvile, because the Archvile is bullshit. and you'll probably end up getting zapped and have no way of countering it. Alright, anyway. Dead Temple by Travers Dunn. Based on EXECUTE.WAD by Stephen Dornbos. I have to say it again. Dornbos. Something like that. Oh man, I have such mixed feelings about that one. And the worst part is, it could have been better with simple tweaks. Like, it didn't need that much for that to be an excellent map. There's way too many barons. In fact, I'll almost go on a limb and say that in that end stretch, if you replaced every single one of those barons with Hell Knights, it would have made the map 1,000 times better. Because it's not that the barons made the map hard. Quite the opposite. They're the easiest enemy in the map. They just make it so it takes longer. And you feel it after a while. It just, it's not fun to fight through it. The opening area with the Mancubi was intense, but wasn't really as rough as like what people would have me to believe. Honestly, I think the end part with the Archvile is really just kind of, it needed a pillar. It needed one pillar at the end part, or those doors needed to be recessed more. Because they're not recessed enough. You're always going to be in that Archvile's line of sight. Unless you are lucky enough for the Archvile to kind of go far to one side and somehow break LOS. But you can't rely on the stun chance because it's so low. So odds are you're just going to end up getting zapped, and that does a massive amount of damage considering the resources you get on this map and the fact that you're probably kind of beat to hell by that point because of all the Manx and the Arachnotrons and stuff. Notice I didn't even mention the Hell Knights and Barons, because odds are you're not going to get hit by them. So I don't know, this one was really close to really nailing it, but it was still a good map. It was still fun to play through for the most part, but oh, the tedium. Like honestly, I wouldn't recommend maxing this. I would recommend going up, getting that Soul Sphere, running past the Barons and Hell Knights, and then just kind of doing the final fight, and that's it. And maybe that was the intent. I mean, I don't know. It probably was the intent, actually. Also, how in the... Wait a minute. So, there were 2 sets of Manx. When I killed all the ones, it seemed to trigger the sector action, but... That's weird. I wonder if they ended up, like, making a duplicate Mank that doesn't... Oh, that's weird. Okay, how does this map work? What the hell? Maybe it's just on a timer. I don't know. Anyone who knows the MAP07 mechanics will know where I'm going with this. But basically, when I killed that first set of Manx, it doesn't seem like it should have triggered the sector action because there were other Manx left in the level. Oh, that's fucking weird. Okay, anyway. But yes, maybe the whole Baron and Hell Knight thing was the intent. Like, maybe you were intended to run past them, just like in the original one, where it seems like you're meant to run around the Spectres. That's kind of a stretch, though. Especially with how combat-focused this was compared to the previous one. Like, you just don't get the same vibe. I don't know, but... Either way, almost there. TLDR. Yada yada. Long ramble. But that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy.